Let's see.
I'm on, yep, you're on the Champions main account because
We
I just got a live now notification and an
and
ad break
commercials. Yeah, I was gonna
for
say.
mobile. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I promote the ad, do I get some sort of royalty or stipend or?
I don't know. I don't think
That's
so.
right, Lee. I play Champions on my T-Mobile device.
And I'm here on Verizon, Rusty, and I'm playing Champions too.
Okay, well, we're on. I can see us
I can see
on the
clearly
fight.
now.
Woken Warriors 420 reporting before I even get to type faction roll call.
Yep.
That's how
CM
on it
Punk's
they are,
good.
Lee. That's how
Yep.
on it Woken is. Nope, freak, you're not first. CM Punk 51. I'm sorry, hang on. 50. My pin, is it 5181?
I don't know. Once you pinned that, it covered him.
Yeah. Give me a little typey CM Punk so I can see your name without butchering it. Oh, 51081. There it is.
Woo!
Even
Hey, what's up,
Randall
Steven Randall?
Black Pearl says, "Hey, Lee and Rusty. Hey, freak, type your faction so we can give your faction a shout out. We got 5 second pose with Lux in the house, Baby Ice from DXL Elite announcing we
I love
support
that.
your stance on Canada, Rusty. Oh my. Venomous Vipers Main in the chat, Bourbon and Booty in the chat, Degenerate XX. Is that the same as DXL Elite? No, that's a different faction. Degenerate Double X is here. Damien
Yep.
says good morning from Germany. Lee
Oh,
Freak is in the new era click.
nice.
I
Welcome.
don't know if you guys knew this, but there's a new faction called Twisted Minds um, that went
New old
live.
faction.
Well, it's an old faction that came back. Those guys made the top 100 last week and feud with like 30 people. So
Yeah.
shout out to I wrote Twisted Minds in the chat. Beluski from Toxic Mafia
Am I losing you, Rusty?
is in the full call. What's that?
Okay, we're back. You were cutting out for a second.
Oh no. Let
All
me
better.
double check things. Okay. Well, I'm not on potato internet, so I should have no problems tonight. I'm
Yeah.
at I'm at business strength tonight. More DXL Elite in the house from Gregor's UK.
Nice.
Excellent. We're going to give you guys a little rundown. Yeah, Telvin, I do need to get off dial up. We're going to give you a little rundown of what's going on tonight. We've got a power rating for Ilya Dragunov. Exciting to see him in action. We've got instructions for you for a new giveaway we're going to do on our Twitch stream soon through a YouTube video. Is that correct, Lee? We're going to
I,
tell them all about.
yeah, we actually got told we have to do it live, so it's not through. Well, we're gonna record the video, but you got to be on our Twitch on Thursday to get it.
Nice. Um, we are going to do a polls battle tonight. Team Rusty versus Team Lee in the weekend loot. Well, when I say Team Rusty, it's me and my account versus Lee. But you can choose which team you'd like to be on, right? So
That's
that's
right.
exciting. We've also got, I'm trying to find the
Power
show
rating
notes.
Terry Funk.
Power rating Terry Funk. Are we doing anything else besides the Pulls battle? That's a pretty full
Well,
show.
that's pretty full right there. We always leave a little room for should you take someone to 6-star gold, but
Ooh.
the more of that we do, the longer it'll take to get to your polls. Because I know you're itching. So
I don't know that I'm as excited about my pulls as I am excited to battle you in pulls because that was actually our May Young battle was probably the most fun I've ever had on a stream, and
that's
I
good.
thought we yeah even though I obviously sometimes I I play a persona of a very sad person, right?
Is that acting? Because I can't tell.
Or
Sometimes I'm like, oh
what?
man, poor
Like, is it
Rusty.
work or do we feel bad? No, really, I was really sad that night. And then
Okay.
I scrambled. I got the lizard brain, and I was like, wait a second. I bet I can shard recruiter. So determination is in the house. Sworn few checking in. What's up, Lee and Rusty? Chaga
Hmm.
1972 says Rusty all the way. Sorry, Lee. Gregor
Come on,
says
Chaga.
Rusty Lee was a TV cook in the UK in the 80s and 90s.
Oh wow.
His name was Rusty Lee. Rusty Lee was a TV cook.
Today we're going to look at mashed potatoes in a whole new light. So get your calendars ready as we go into this cooking showdown.
Yeah, like Team Rusty after last Friday, he got done dirty. See, there it
Yeah,
is.
they just didn't see your offline pulls. That's the we're breast and frassing. That's the
So, yes, to be
sure.
fair, last week Lee had one of the worst cold streaks in pulls. And so winning the May Young pull off was actually the highlight of his terrible
It
player's
was.
choice series of events. There was it called series of unfortunate events,
Yeah.
um, and I didn't do very well in player's choice either. But you did significantly worse than I did, and I didn't do good. So you did bad, as it's been known around
Bad
our
bad.
channel.
Well, tonight I need to be good because there's not a lot in the loot I need, but the ones I need are like the ones I need in the
Oh
loot.
no,
So
I like the loot with Mellow. Like
that's
that's a get. That's a huge
yes.
get.
If
Also,
either of us gets mellow, I'm happy.
I got some Mellow shards in today's tour in those bags. I got like 15 or 30 Mellow shards here and there. So that was exciting.
Nice.
The Greg Cherry brand is saying, "What's up, Lee and Rusty? Good
Yeah,
luck."
so Greg
Oh,
Cherry and I recorded a community spotlight earlier today, so probably this Thursday, unless that goes a little crazy, then for sure the next week, Greg Cherry will be on the podcast with us.
that's awesome. I'm excited to hear it. Lee, let me give you some breaking news happening in the world of WWE champions.
Is it that people
If
should follow Leisha Darling on Twitch?
That is first
Okay.
and foremost what you should do.
Okay.
Secondly, if you're a UCC um, club's member, there is actually a drop in tonight's shop. If you haven't
Ooh.
claimed it yet, I noticed earlier today. I can't remember if it was premium or prestige, so don't hold me to it. But if you're a UCC member, there is an exclusive drop that went down today of some 6 gold tokens. Also, Lee, breaking news in game. Tonight is the night where you hit the big bag, the special daily login rewards bag, and D'Lo Brown is in that bag, the shards of D'Lo, right? Where you
Oh,
get like Chase guy. So it's not the Farouk shards. It's the D. I got 50 shards of D'Lo. I'm still chasing D'Lo Brown, so that's a hit for me. Um, Let me check one last thing and see if there's any
anything else?
fan voting new video. I don't think there's any fan vote live. Nope, no active surveys. So
Hmm.
that's the top of the news hour for you champions.
Nice. No
Oh,
axe, remind us here in a bit. I'll gladly give you my thoughts on Punk and AJ Lee. With her betraying Punk to join with Drew
oh,
McIntyre, the best storyline
terrible.
they're going to have this year.
Terrible. That would be terrible. This is his actual marriage you're wishing
I,
impending doom on.
I'm not wishing him pit. That's like when Dirty Dom talked about how he goes home to his wife or whatever, and after he's just like kissed Liv on TV and stuff, and instead of her freaking out because she understands it's TV, she's like, "Take out the trash. It's like you're home now. Go do stuff." Instead of
Yeah,
like, "How dare you kiss that other woman?" It's just the character, you know. So
yeah,
the character of AJ Lee, not the person April Mendez, you know.
right. I wonder, did you see the photos of Liv Morgan that surfaced from last night's? There was some special WWE event from the red carpet, and she looked about as pretty as any pretty person could ever be. So,
Crazy.
yep.
No, I did see somebody prove with a potato that you can use makeup to make anyone look good, though. So I don't know if that's what's related, but they made the potato look like it was a picture of a woman, and it was very attractive, but it was just a potato in makeup. So hey, you never know.
Right. So he likes beautiful potatoes.
Speaking of potatoes, do we want to cut a quick video on how people can get their giveaway on Thursday?
Yes, sir.
All right, hold on. Let me switch us over to the podcast things that you can see our Twitch channel. All right, here we go. And let me hit the button.
Oh, it was at the premiere of the Crow movie that she was spotted in a fancy dress. There it is.
Oh, that makes sense. Nice. Okay. All right, well, let me hit the button here, and we're going to do our intro. What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee and Rusty from Champions Chat, and we're right now on the official WWE Champions Twitch channel, but we've got an announcement for this Thursday that pertains to our Twitch channel. Rusty, why don't you tell them what's going on here?
Well, the most exciting word in all of WWE Champions is the word giveaway. We've got a giveaway offer for you. All you have to do is tell them, Lee. I was going to pretend my internet cut out.
The potato internet just cut it. So here's the one trick. We don't usually go live on our own Twitch channel, but we've been told this giveaway has to happen on our Twitch channel. We are going to be live Thursday morning. So 6:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 my time, 9:30 Eastern Time. I know that's early. I get it. But that's when we record the Champions Chat podcast. We are going to have 6 giveaways. 5 of them are going to be the $20 pack for that day, which would basically be the midweek loot or midweek event that's going on. One of them will be a mega for the midweek event. And all you got to do is you've got to be live on Champions Chat Twitch. So, Rusty, how do they find us on Twitch?
Yeah, you get on your mobile device in the Twitch app, and in the search bar, you search for Champions Chat Podcast, or if you're on a browser, on a computer, or so forth, twitch.tv, Champions Chat Podcast, / Champions Chat Podcast.
That's right. And here's the trick. So because we don't stream often on it, we've never really pushed our own channel that much. There's usually not a large crowd compared to an official stream on there. And we're giving away 6 things. If we have the normal, couple dozen people that are on there, that's really good odds. I think we're going to get more people on there because we're announcing it right now. But imagine just coming on and having like insane odds at getting a $20 polls pack or something. I mean, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So
like in 6 chance, right? Or something.
Yeah, it depends on who shows up. But, if a bunch of people show up, the odds, decrease as you go. But live Champions Chat recording on this coming Thursday on Twitch, Champions Chat. Anything else we need to say before we close this short video that lets people know how to win a giveaway?
I was going to say, also, you get to be part of the show if you're in chat with us that day. So if you've never been part of a podcast recording or an interactive stream, today's your chance hearing this news. And we'd love to have you help make Champions Chat something really, really special this coming week, and for you to win a big giveaway.
Yes. Well, that's it for this very quick video. Spread the news and make sure that you go to twitch.tv / Champions Chat Podcast. Give us a follow. We're not Twitch partners, anything like that. I think that's kind of part of the deal is, hey, let's push this channel so that we can make something happen with it. We'll see you on Thursday on the Champions Chat stream. Bye. You know what's nice about that video is it was like 3-minute moveset length. So,
right.
Yeah. Do you want to drop the info in the chat since we've already got somebody saying, "Hey, when's the giveaway?"
Yeah. So it'll be Thursday,
6:30 a.m. Pacific.
August. What's the date though? Thursday, August.
What's it? The 28th? Or let's see.
29th.
29th. I was so close. So close. And yet I was way off. So August 29th. For those who are overseas, this will be a very... There you go, Gregors. I'm not sure what that time is in GMT, but it's 6:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So you're used to seeing all the streams say, hey, this is what time it is Pacific Time. So you can check it out from there. What's up, 2 Live Brew?
So the easiest way is to follow us on Twitch and be sure your notifications are on so you can actually get, if you're laying in bed or if you're at work, you can just pop in, boom. You know, I mean, if you're sitting there at your desk at work, you might as well, right? Just listen.
Baby ice. Yeah, that's right. Well, hey, I don't know anybody else in a while, at least, has done a giveaway so early. So that's a benefit to those who are not American. For those of us who are in America, that's a little early, but you know what? It'll work out. It'll be good.
East Coast is already buzzing by that time. They're already making moves, making $1 million trades on the stock market, stuff that.
And California's sleeping, so yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
Lee.
Yes.
We got boss battle this weekend.
We do.
And the boss is Ilya Dragunov.
Oh, so is that a segue?
I think we're going to power rate Ilya tonight. I think we're going to make him hit for big damage. And then you can, let's see, earliest was Bro last week at like 11 a.m. Eastern. Nice. Respect to the Bro.
Right. What's up, Jamie Mod SW streamers? Yeah, thank you. We appreciate you. We're always glad to throw some things out there. 2 Live, yeah, it was great to have you on the podcast. We're getting more, at some point I'd say, hey, I'd love to circle back. What's up, House of McDuck? Also been on the podcast, but I keep scheduling more of these things, so you're going to keep hearing more voices from the community. But yeah, Rusty, let me get you back to your segue here. I'll throw on the intro and let's see if Ilya is as good as advertised. Nice spin sizzle. What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee and Rusty from Champions Chat, and we are on the official WWE Champions Twitch with somewhere between 55 and 60 of our very best friends. The number is like rapidly changing in front of me, and we are going to power rate Ilya Dragunov Unbesiegbar. Rusty, what do you know about Ilya Dragunov in this game? Are you froze? You are froze. Ah! Alright, well, I'll just keep talking and Rusty will come back here in a second. Even when he's not on his home internet, apparently the potato internet is a real thing. So, Ilya Dragunov is your S+ tier character this month. He is a technician, which initially made me go, oh man, another technician when we've gotten so many good techs recently. But my goodness, he hits hard. He has multiple movesets that will hit him over 60 million damage. And Rusty just typed in the chat, oh no, I'm lost in space. So if Rusty, if you can hear me, or somebody to let him know, I've got the thing ready to load him back in when he comes back from his journey of space. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you a couple different movesets, but this one is the most straightforward, easy. It's going to do big damage, as we always say, in honor of our dear friend Sir Zorro. Blink twice if you're in trouble, Rusty. The 5 MP black bicycle kick. Deal damage. Increase your green MP by 10. The 6 MP green deadlift German suplex. Deal damage, make the bottom row into pyro gems, which will modify everything above it into green. And the H-bomb, deal damage, and make 14 random gems into multiply gems of strength 10, and then deal damage and choose a 7x1 area to swap into black. Speaking of black, Rusty, welcome back.
I'm back. I'm back from the, what they call it, the blip.
The dark void of space is what I was going for with that. Yeah. So we're going to run him with Woods, Striker Woods, because that's all he needs to get his turns loaded. It's a 5 MP move. You put Striker Woods on there, you're boom, you're done. I normally say, hey, we power rate post 99 MP, but this one, I mean, all you need is that, you're good to go. I am going to run Sherry. I normally don't run her because she's a more rare trainer, but S+ tier characters are by definition supposed to be super rare, so I think that's fair. Memrock for another multi-gem up, and then Bret Hart for yellow and green gems do 35% more damage, and multi-gems do 35% more damage. So, on the strap, we've got the 50% gem damage strap, so that way it keeps it kind of fair. Double Fury 2, and a 35% all gem damage. So it's on the higher end with your straps, but if you get 100%, like is in the shop today, then you'll do even more damage. And the only other thing I want to say is I am going to put the powers plate on here. Don't let this be a knock against his power rating. He doesn't need it. And I'm going to say words I don't think I normally say. It's only 100% extra gem damage. Only, as if that were small. But the Piper Power is built around yellow gems, and this does green gems. So it does buff 100%, but it's not the biggest thing out there. My feeling is at some point they're going to release a green version of the Piper or LA Knight plates. So yeah, that's it. There's not really a plate right here that I care to show. I mean, he doesn't need one. You can put whatever you want, like the break green, make a different color, but he recycles flawlessly with this moveset. It's super straightforward. Rusty, I talked a lot. Back to you.
Well, no, I think you said it well, and I think last week when we put that Piper plate on, I think it spooked people, and I'm glad you put a disclaimer this week because it felt like almost an unnecessary bias about the one or two special things. Suddenly, it was like super rare, yeah. So I'm glad you made that clarifying connection for us.
Right. Well, and Two Lives said, will you try it with the Jade plate, the Cargill plate, which we can do. I mean, I can show the same thing real quick because literally we're barely tens. I have taken longer to talk right now than this whole move set takes to fire off. So
right.
Ready, set. Let's see the damage. Kapow! 75 million. 75 million. That is incredibly fast. It recycles incredibly well. You don't need anything to make that hit. Sherry does help. I don't have Sherry, but still, just boom, done. Just done.
But do we like him?
But do we like him? Like, as a person? Like, would we sit down with him for a steak dinner and call him a friend? Is that what you're asking?
I don't know. That moveset is just so it's like a reverse.
It's like a reverse what?
Miz, right? It's almost exact flip flop of what the Miz does.
Yeah, I could see that. Miz makes more multis, and Miz hits harder, by the way. But Miz also has a chance that you cascade. Ilya is foolproof. He will not fail. Period.
I do like that.
All right, let's see with the Jade Cargill plate. 57. So the Piper Power did actually make a difference, or we just got a lucky hit on that last one. So maybe he does actually need Dragunov is Merrick's proof. Yes, that's correct. So maybe he does actually need one special thing because 75 versus 57, that's a big swing difference.
I think I have some criticism about Ilya, um, particularly not using the superstars from this MLC
Oh
to
well,
kind of up. So
I'll show
I
you
know
that
that's
one.
possible, but like that's what I was thinking. Is like I really like the kind of the lore of the game, right? And so the way the Snowfall gems and the Canadians all kind of work together, like I thought that was a really neat dynamic. Um, and so in some sense, and I'm rarely critical of. I'm usually very enthusiastic, very optimistic about our power ratings.
Yeah.
Um, this one, I'm kind of like, oh, another multi guy. Hmm.
Well, why don't we run him the move set that utilizes every single one of the characters from this month then? Because that's the other move set I was going to show.
No, I love it. I love it, and I think that's to me. Lee and I used to make content where like I would say like, here's the fun build. Here's the way I would run this character for fun, right? And so what Lee's about to show you is Rusty Fun stamp of approval.
Well, and the nice thing is, every one of his move sets does right around 55 to 60 million, give or take.
Right.
Like, he's just, yeah, consistency is the name of this guy's game. So, Maxine,
Oh, that's a good
Batista.
point. Jabroni says would Mosh actually be better than Sherry just because you would increase the number of multis?
Yeah,
Was it?
actually, I was going to do that and we got sidetracked with the other plate. I was going to show Mosh actually instead. Let me finish setting this one up and I can run that real quick. Bret Hart's actually correct. Okay, so now we've got the 6 MP green, seated rear chin lock, color submission, choose 7 gems to make into green, and do damage for 3 turns, and then they remaining turn into multis of strength 10. The jumping in Zaguri, deal damage, make 20 random gems into pyro gems, which will modify all the gems above them into green gems when broken by your gems. And then the discus punch, deal damage, make 20 pyro gems blue. On the entourage, you've got Maxine for pyro gems do 18k more and create 4 more. You've got Batista for pyro gems do 200% more damage. Blue moves start with 2. You've got this wonderful Mae Young here. Pyro gems do 100% more damage. Green moves deal 40%. And then Bret Hart, green gems 35 and multi 35. Rusty, do you notice what I've done on this one that I don't normally do?
Let me see. Is it a sub move? A choose sub?
No, it has to do with the trainers. I am not setting this up correctly for once the 99 MP is gone.
Oh, yeah. No, there it is. There's no MP trainers.
Right.
And Eli Brew got it quicker than I did.
Yeah. So we're not power rating him based on this with all the rare trainers and stuff because this is kind of the hey, do you just want to see what he does? Look what he does kind of thing. And then you come in here and you use the all heart. Whenever you generate 3 or more submission gems, increase your green gem damage by 100%. And you go from there.
I love
Captain
that.
Russ didn't do his homework? Oh, I
No,
missed that.
it's just the spontaneous question. I'm not always I'm not always sure of how to answer it correctly. That's a me
Right.
thing. Not a
No,
Lee
no, no,
thing.
no. You were good. You're good. I set you up. Maybe I didn't set you up well there. Speaking of setting things up well, I'm okay. I did that. Oh darn! I lost 2 of them that way. This is the one big disadvantage with this move set is, of course, you're gonna lose some gems whenever you do it. But
Right.
the other side of it is you throw a bunch of gems pyro, and of course it also put them high instead of low. This is probably the worst possible variation of me showing this we could have done.
Do
So
you
if it's for
like the
anything,
triple blue? Just curious. Do you not like the pyro bonus damage move?
yeah, we could show that one as well. I might even just call this one because I hit super hard with this in practice, and so that's why I was like, use this instead of triple blue. But to be honest, if you get a bad hit, like I just got a bad hit right there, he goes from one of the most stable, consistent characters in the game to Zombie Sammy just screwed up my whole board twice
Oh
because he
no.
just ate all my gems that would have done.
I love it. So, got a comment altering our gameplay here a little bit. We got a comment in the chat that says, "Thank you, Rusty and Lee, for the I posted above. I truly appreciate as your guys' joy brought me back to the game, and I love
Oh,
it. Isn't that fun? Just to
that
say, like,
is.
people are having fun with champions, and I want to have fun with champions. So, I love that.
I do too, and I want to not use this moveset now because this
Sorry,
moveset is sucking my joy out of me. No, we'll just switch to triple blue. You know, it's the way we
sorry.
should have done it anyway.
So and you obviously a sub move, something so easy like an escape artist plate can ruin a feud.
Yeah.
And so yeah, something to be thinking about. I like triple blue. I think it's either home run or they kick out and you don't have enough damage.
Right.
But it's and then if they sub you, you know you'll have the same result of frustration because
Right.
it's really hard to reload a monocolor um, gym set because what if there's no blue on the board, right? And
Yep.
they sub you and then you can't and it's like that's really frustrating. So
It is. And, you know, to be fair, the triple blue here that I'm about to show, this is what the game design was built around because you look and Maxine gives you 2 blue MP, Batista gives you 2 blue MP, Santa
right,
Hogan gives you 1, and then they're all 6 MP. So this will start loaded turn 1 in feud.
right.
Ignore the fact that I just did silly and threw out a sub move. It is what it is, but
Yeah, this
still.
is the move set that got me excited when we were doing some preview stuff and the break it down video. This was the move set that I wanted. I'm still chasing Ilya because I've got the other pieces of the puzzle. For me, this is the application of
Right.
everything I've been working for this month. So that's why
Right.
I'm excited about this move set.
Well, I haven't hit the move yet that's going to turn the board colors, but just using the bonus damage per pyro gem hit for 29 million. Just that. Nothing else. So, whatever this hits for, we add to that, and life's good from there, right? So,
Yeah,
that
big
was
damage.
18 million. So you're talking 50 million pretty much straight up with that move set. Still not as powerful as the black green, but
Yeah.
super good. Super
And
good.
so Lee, for me, and I said the word earlier, and somebody said lore. What is this? Lord of the Rings. So for me, lore is the story behind the game, and Triple Blue is the story behind this MLC, right? And so I love it. Same reason I love Final Boss Rock, and because to me he represents the lore of going into the 6 gold meta, right? The iconic character that caused great hubbub instantly. So that does. If you ask Rusty's opinion on a character, you will not always get what's more powerful, what's the best. Lee and the power rating are a lot more objective of a criteria, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir. And now I'm trying to remember how I just had him. I'm pretty sure it was this way. Yeah,
Hey,
okay.
while you get that entourage set, Lee,
I got
another
it.
person in the chat said, "Thanks, Lee and Rusty, because of an interview you guys did with a faction leader. It brought me into that faction and learned to love this game all over again as well. You guys have a knack for that kind of
Nice.
thing, I guess. LOL. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, well, I've said before, like when we talk about the roles of the content creators and stuff, like what is everybody good at? I think we are Charlie Buttons from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, like especially the one with Johnny Depp, where he has that like iconic line where he just looks at the little boy and he goes, you're just happy to be here, aren't you? Like, that's us. Like, I'm just happy to be here. I still don't believe we got to be official content creators. What the
True.
heck? But
True.
wow. All right. So somebody said triple green in the chat. I disagree. We typically don't run this many moves for a power rating video, but it's going to be black, green, green for me because the black move is a 5 MP and it loads everything. The finisher is a 10 MP green. So in order to get there, yes, you can use the sub, and then you can, of course, do the what's the plate? Dang it, I just lost it. All heart. You can do the all heart plate, but for me, this is guaranteed every time. The other one may hit a little bit harder, but I promise you don't need to even worry about hitting harder once you do this. And this was the last variation I was going to show, was with Mosh. So we hit 75 million with Sherry. She does times 4 on the multis. He only does times 1, but he adds 5 more multi-gems. So functionally, you're spreading the wealth across a bigger area. Everything else being the same, because the all heart plate isn't going to trigger anyway, so don't worry about that. Oh, and by the way, I've been getting buzzes in my ear every couple seconds for people who are subbing to our Twitch channel, which is awesome, because that's where the giveaway is going to happen Thursday.
Sweet.
All right, so let's show the same thing we just did a couple times. Big variation now is we're going to drop 19 gems at strength 12. So not quite as hard hitting the number, but there's a lot more of them. And I do like that. And now we make the bottom. Rusty, before I hit this, with Sherry it was 75 million. What do you think? What do you think?
74 million.
74 million. Okay. It was 58 million. So right about 60. Right about 60.
Wait, I see. I had a blind faith in Mosh. There is what it was.
That's funny. Sherry plus Piper was 75. Jabroni, you're correct. Did I take I didn't take the Piper plate off though, did I? I don't think I removed it. Oh, I did. You're right. Gosh dang. We have done so many variations with this. It's insane.
That was a trick. You ran a trick on me.
Oh, okay. All right. So now we can really do it. We can really do it here. Still 60. I mean, how many other characters can do 60 million damage like 17 different ways? That is the one thing I'll say about him.
This is the most movesets we've ever run on a good character. So I have to believe there's going to be good things coming to those that recruit Ilya.
Yeah, I would say so. And the S plus tiers, well, some will say, well, that's not a good thing. Like, they don't tend to get moments. They don't tend to get changes. And what I mean by that is they just tend to make them right away. Like, they don't need other things down the road. Hold on, let's see what it is. This is with the power 77 million. So even if you don't have Sherry, he's going to hit 80 million if you got a Piper plate. So
come on, that's great, man.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So let's go to the tail of the tape. That is the power rating here. Oh, why does this do this? Come on now. Go back to 70%. There we go.
We're gonna have some polls coming up imminently, and these are gonna be 1-minute lightning polls tonight. So you got to lock in your vote immediately. Be sure to tag the number and then click vote to submit your vote.
Yep. And shout out to 2 Live Brew. He literally guessed or figured out in his brain the exact amount of damage that was going to do. That's insane. So on the power rating scale, the first one is power. It's an objective, not a subjective ranking, meaning that we have the data there. 5 points on our scale means 100% or more of the current meta's top end damage, which we said the top end damage of the meta is 60 million. That was a very scientific process between some of the top players and some of the top factions to figure out what is this meta actually doing. So he's 5, man. He hit 60 million 6 different ways from Sunday.
Yep.
Also on the speed, at least two of the following have to be true. That their MP charge is 6 or less. His MP charge is 5. Not every move has to be 6, but the one that makes everything happen. So that black move is 5 MP. Everything else loads off of it. Moves are cycle flawlessly. Animations are quick. He will win in way under 45 seconds in feud. Easy. Easy button. So he's a 5. All right, you ready for the lightning rounds, Rusty?
Yeah.
All right, here's readiness. Readiness for a 5, character needs 0 or 1 special thing. That can be a plate, a gear, a moment, or a rare trainer to make them work. So he doesn't need Sherry to hit 75 million. He might need the Piper plate to hit, but he didn't need it to get near 60 million. So either way, that'd be 0 to 1 thing. Character needs 2 special things. That's going to be a 4. Character needs 3 special things. That's going to be a 3. And character needs 4 special things. That's going to be a 2. So I think we're ready.
Lightning poll is live. Lock in your votes for readiness, friends.
Well, on the power rating on Twitch, because we do put our stuff up on Twitch for people to vote early on, across the board, they gave him a 4, but I would dispute that. What does he need? He needs maybe the Piper plate.
Well, maybe. That's 0 to 1 special thing, right? So it's still a 5.
Well, that's what I would say. But, I mean, maybe they were thinking you need Sherry, which we just disproved. I mean, you can use Mosh and hit almost the same.
I love that. If you use a free-to-play trainer, there was a free MLC trainer, like, that's about the lowest bar in the game.
Yeah, right.
I love it. Twitch poll, overwhelming 5. 85%. 84%. Poll is done at 84%.
Okay. Well, then I would agree, and I think that's what people said. I mean, 84% overwhelming. Oh, Mosh hit harder actually than Sherry. Well, thank you, 2Live. I appreciate that.
Ooh,
also, something that I think it was ET373 asked me to do was to, instead of putting the longevity discussion, because we haven't been using that anyway, was to say what moveset did you primarily use. So I put that down at the bottom here for people who go back and check this chart out.
That's great.
Yeah. All right. Crazy. So versatility. For a 5, character has to be competitively usable in feud, boss, and showdown. The character has to have a special gem type that will help them in the boss battle, extreme rules, and we don't put it on there yet, but Gem Mania would now qualify there. Right. They have to have a special gem type. So a 5 is all 3 modes, feud, boss, and showdown, plus a special gem type. For a 4, they need to be usable in 2 modes, feud, boss, or showdown, some combination. For a 3, 1 mode, and then they don't necessarily have to have a special gem type. And then for a 2, character's really only good for tours.
All right, I'm starting that poll now. Lee, Gem Mania has changed the game, my brother. I used Hall of Fame Iron Sheik to dial up I think it was a 14-turn sub move, right? When's the last? You said, I need Hall of Fame. I need to call in my best superstar. It's Hall of Fame Iron Sheik.
Right.
So yeah, that's pretty cool.
And he does. I mean, he's got some stuff that'll work depending on what they set up. Real quick before the poll ends, though, Jabroni, the only question is about Showdown. How do you feel like it's 99 MP people or people with the right MP perks? I would say having a 5 MP move to load your whole moveset is really big for Showdown, but that's often where characters get the gotcha. The gotcha is often Showdown for this.
All right, about 5 seconds left. It looks like it's going to the 5s with 60%. Next closest vote was 4. Yeah, 5s have it.
5s and 4s. Well, let's see what's on Twitch. What are we on? Versatility? Yep. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, not Twitch. Discord. Discord is overwhelmingly a 5. We've never had a perfect character before.
In the history of champions?
Wait, because we're about to do the entourage category. We'll see here.
The second coming of the great Muda from Russia?
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Jabroni, big thing is a lot of people can do 10 MP and then there's a negative 6 MP and blah, blah, blah. So I don't have Twitch app that got Baby Ice on call. Here we go. All right, so let's look at, before we say what this category is, let's look at what his trainer ability is, our coach in this case ability is. Coaching ability at 31k, blue moves that deal damage will deal 40% more damage. Green gems that do damage will do 30% more damage. So blue moves 40%, green gems 30%.
I think I just heard Charlotte Flair's new lover. Starting poll now.
Well, for a 5, the essential training coach ability adds something you don't want to go into battle without. For a 4, widely used trainer coaching ability helps the character being used reach their full potential. For a 3, niche trainer or coaching ability may not be used much, but very valuable when needed. It can't be lower than that because other characters with similar abilities have rated 3 or higher. So it has to be a 3, 4, or 5.
Votes are rolling in. Be sure, come on, lock in those votes because it's really close here between 3, 4, and 5. I'm excited to have Ilya on my old Tech Dawkins, my Acro Edge,
Wow.
my Charlotte Flair, like the blue green, my EO Sky. These are the superstars that he just boom replaces and upgrades the entourage ability for. A lot of acros
Gotcha.
and techs.
Ooh, that's a okay. Hold on though, because we're about to have a discussion. It's overwhelmingly a 4 on
Right.
Twitch. Are we
I'm
checking
okay with
YouTube? YouTube is also live.
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
Okay. On Discord, however, actually, well, okay, so Discord has a 2-point spread that goes to 3s. So it's only 3 or 2 people compared over that are more than. So there's let's see, there's 7. So there's 6 votes because I post it, so I count as 1, and so across the board on all of them. So that negates itself. So 6 votes there. Ooh, and versatility. Oh, and Sir Zorro. Sir Zorro is the vote for a 3 on that. No, on Entourage. So there's 4 votes that need to swing towards 3 and 2 votes that need to swing towards the 4 or the 5. So I'm not sure if that's close. That's pretty close. That's I don't know. The thing is gone, so I can't see how many people put a 3 versus a 5. Rusty, what do you think?
Sorry. I'm trying to find the Twitch live. I mean the YouTube live here, and I'm in all kind of different channels.
Okay, no, you're good. Lux Eterna says Zorro's vote trumps everything. So yeah, 2 live. That's pretty much what we do in these instances. Is it was pretty close to. Oh, Dylan votes a 5. Okay, well either way, it's pretty close between 3, 4, and 5. So if you add up the 3 4s versus the 5, or if you split the difference between them, I think it's going to end up. I think it's I think it's a 4. I mean,
I think that's fair. I think it would be.
The numbers are right there.
It just would be really biased to give him a 5 in this category because of a particular superstar we were excited about using him on, and that would also prove more of a niche instance, right? More of a niche.
Yeah.
I don't know. The more I think about it, I think that's a commensurate ability to Hall of Fame DDP and Muda, and like it feels like it's just we're
feels
moving
like a
the
3.
numbers around. No, I thought we said that was a firm 4 automatically. Of the category.
Well, let me see. We just redid Muda. Let me go to Muda round 2.
Like Charlotte.
Oh, we did give
Flair's
him a 4.
Red.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
gave Muda a 4.
I think
Okay.
I think the 4 is the right score here. I think the community got it right.
Yeah. Still, I don't think anybody would have guessed that this guy would be tied with Muda as the 2 highest power ratings in the game.
I
So
agree. I think Cesaro's score is actually unnecessarily harsh to give him a 3 on that. That's too low.
So Jabroni, if you look at what we the one with Muda, why we re-ranked him is because we moved the threes to fours across the board because of the votes that consistently kept coming in for that same ability, and said at not 99p at gold, because Cody, at least Zombie Cody, the old version, and was. I'm sorry, the previous version with silver, that ability wasn't near as hard hitting as it is at gold. So we had seen most of them go up from there.
So
So I think this is fair. It's just surprising.
true. Um, this test often surprises us, though. This test shows that there's no implicit prejudice or bias on our part, that we're not just ranking the people we like or
Right.
that we're excited about. But
Oh,
so
new powers, Cody.
yeah, the build that I would have used, the triple blue with with this month's characters, that build may not be a 24 out of 25 power rating, right? But I think Lee demonstrated the one that was. And I think it's really hard to disagree with what we saw demonstrated on this video tonight. I can't make a case otherwise. The proof is the evidence is here and has been presented carefully to us.
Yep. I agree. And I think just to kind of clarify how this cuts through biases, I personally, if I get Ilya, still like Miz better, and I still like last month's character Julius better overall. But I think Ilya's absolutely more consistent. Like, he is a safe 75 million, like that. Where the other two, they're more exciting because they have to do all those, but like both of them have things that cause problems. This guy's gonna get it every time.
I think once we see Ilya do something really noteworthy on WWE TV, we're gonna all revisit and go, "Oh, he's incredible! I love him!" Right?
Right.
I think he's one good match away from affirming this score.
Right. Well, I agree. So, I mean, I think that's it for this video for him. We're about to power rank Terry Funk as well. So, if you're going, man, Ilya is just so out of my reach, I can't even imagine having him. You've got Terry Funk if you've been playing this game this month. So, yeah, Rusty, take us out.
We wants the funk. Oh, yeah, so that's not Terry yet. But listen, comrades, this Russian bear, Ilya Dragunov, is ready to rumble, and he, to date, is tied for the highest power rating of all time. So chase hard this weekend, get those shards, do some whatever it takes, right, to get this technician on your roster, and I bet you'll thank us later that we were ahead of the curve and the community saw the goods on Ilya Dragunov. Join us on our Twitch, because that's where we're starting to do a whole lot more fun stuff. I don't want to even tell you what's going on there. It's top secret. You got to watch it, and it'll put a smile on your face when you do. Twitch.tv/Champions Chat Podcast, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Well, kind of cryptic filibuster when I said I don't even want to tell you what's happening on our Twitch.
Right. I don't want to tell you. Well, actually, you can't. But before you tell them about one more reminder consistently throughout the night of how we're doing our giveaways, I will just say, technician males and acrobat females, they're just stacked in this game. Like, all the other classes are getting outshined by just the sheer number. Like, showboat males, there's a few just that like are head and shoulders up there, like your William Regals, your Vaders, and etc. But I mean, the sheer number of like top tech males, especially recently, is just insane.
So why are strikers so far behind the other categories at this point? What
Well, they're about to
I mean,
not be.
so, well, okay, we're about to power rate a striker, but I'm going into it with the bias of technician are light years ahead of strikers. Now, Terry Funk got a moment this week that was easily accessible to the whole community. While Lee gets that queued up, friends, I'm posting our link and pinning it in the chat to our Twitch channel. We want you to follow us on Twitch because next Thursday morning during the Champions Chat podcast live, we are giving away a mega. We are giving away like seven pulls, right? Which is like the $20 packs. So we're giving away $20 packs, $100 packs. That's all USD. But I'm so excited to do that. It's going to be at 9 a.m. Eastern. That's
Whoa.
going to be at
7:30 my time, 9:30 your time. Yeah.
9:30 a.m. Eastern. I don't know what time zone you're in. If you're West Coast, set an alarm. Turn on your notifications on our Twitch, and you can be notified that the Champions Chat boys are live. And all you got to do is be in that chat to get that giveaway pat. That's all you got to do.
All right. Well, we spent a little bit longer than we planned on the last one, so I'm going to just start this new video and get us moving. Yeah, Lux, it's super freaking early for me too, but that's when we got to do it because I have to do it before work. And like I say, we were told, hey, give them away on your stream, not on ours. I said, okay, let's do it.
When we were like that's when, if you've ever wondered, Lee and myself, we do the show before work on a Thursday. It is what it is. So, yeah.
Yep. All right, let me hit the button, and we're going to start the next video for the Funker. What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee and Rusty from Champions Chat, and we're laughing randomly at something, but we're about to power rate Terry Funk Chainsaw Charlie. Rusty, tell me why the contagious laughter just took us over.
I'm going to refer to him as Chainsaw Charlie for the rest of this stream because I don't want to accidentally get the band hammer and say something inappropriate.
Who's got the funk?
Yeah, to be misconstrued for a curse. And we are a PG channel, the PG chat. Terry Funk, so before we get into this power rating, I just asked the question on Twitch with 60 plus of our friends. I said, Lee, why have strikers gotten left behind in this game? Why are technicians so much better than strikers? I still scratch my head when I look at my roster when it comes to strikers and go, do I even have a good one? So I'm excited to power rate the Funkmeister Flash here in Chainsaw Charlie and see, can we get any juice out of this orange, or do I just need to keep running my techs over and over?
Oh, I think you'll be very juicy with this orange. Wait, what? Anyway, let's see how we're going to run him. This is the moveset most of us know and love. It's the 6MP blue clothesline. Deal damage 4x1 area to make it a pyro gems, which modify all gems above it into multi-gems of strength 5. The atomic drop, deal damage. Choose 6 gems to make black, which is also a reversal. If the opponent has a trap gem, then you get to steal their turn, which has been great for going up against KO this week. And then the pile driver finisher, deal damage. Choose 4x6 area to swap into blue gems and pin the opponent. On the entourage, there's a couple different ways you can run. You can run with, you need Lawler, blue MP, 4 MP. You can then run either Lex here or Sherry here and Hogan here. But one way or another, you're going to need something. And I'm going to put Lex just to show you that you don't need Sherry to hit some insane damage. So Lex gives you the additional 2 blue MP, so that's 6 plus 1 with your turn bonus is 7. Increases those multis by 1. Memrock increases your multis by 1. And then you've got Gunter, blue gems 30% and multi gems 60%. Both of those are hitting. On the strap, we have a 50% gem damage strap, so it's not 100. It is a little bit more reasonable there, but it is double Fury 2 and a 35% all gem damage there. Here's where it starts to get less reasonable. You can run him with the Piper Power Plate. However, the LA Knight, let me talk to you plate. Whenever you make 4 or more pyro gems, increase your blue gem damage by 300%.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
And that's pretty rare.
It's very rare.
But I don't know that it's any more rare than the Piper Plate at this point.
Maybe. I have 2 Piper plates and 0 LA Knight plates, so I'm not a good measure for the community, but I would say the LA Knight plate is more rare, but that's my personal bias. So
yeah, I don't have an LA Knight plate, so I know it's rare.
Okay, well, and then you've got the Pyro Princess Flaming Glove. Whenever you make 6 or more multiply gems, increase your blue gem damage by 50%. So you got 350% there, and this he's been able to do before this month. But the game changer for Terry Funk this month is this moment right here, Summer of Champions 2023. It's on the prize wall for the midweek events. You should make this your focus if you want to invest in any 4 of these characters, and you were just given 3 of the 4 of them. You will not be given Indy, but you've been getting shards for her throughout.
Well, yeah, I was saying, we don't know what's going to happen next, but we have been getting shards for Indy all month, so it's a lot more promising than it used to be.
Yeah, a year ago, she was one of the most rare characters in the game. Now more people have them. What's up, our tattoo? Welcome as the first-time chatter. Multi-gems, this is a universal moment. So universal works in every single mode. Multi-gems increase their strength by 4. Gems do 100% more damage. All moves do 100% more damage. 50% less damage from all colored gems. That's big. That's not as big as it buffs Liv. Liv gets the biggest buff out of that for between the two, but that is big, Rusty. Dang.
True. Let me just say, first observation, I'm excited and actually Will Breaker said it in the chat, I'm excited that Terry Funk is chaotic because that's a very thin category. Oftentimes it feels like a paywalled category on boss battle.
Yep, that's true. That is true. Chaotic is, for the females especially, I don't know as much with the males, but still.
My best male chaotic was Judgment Day Balor for a long time in boss battle. Maybe Powerhouse KO, but it's not a very deep bench, even on a roster like mine that's been growing over the last year.
Right. Well, let's see what he's gonna do. Just a note, I did the safer method on the bottom, which is to do a 4 match and 2 on the side to load the black move. I still did Cascade enough that it caused Sammy to break some of my gems. I'll run it back so you can see it without the goof there. It can happen. But what is your guess for what he's gonna hit, Rusty, when I hit this finisher?
Well, I've never seen the LA Knight plate on him. I mean, I would think 30 million without it. Oh. It would be my first guess. 30. Maybe with it, closer to 50.
I think you're going to be surprised, friend.
Okay.
So that was 61 million right there.
Oh, okay.
And that was a bad hit.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so I almost said, it's 600 million, but that wasn't 600 million. That was 61 million. But I'll show you. I'm going to do decreasing descending order real quick. I'm going to show that one more time. So I almost never cascade on the bottom with Funk, but it is extremely possible when you're running multi-gems. So I'm going to do it one more time, see if I can't get the full hit out of it. Let's see, this one will be harder hitting. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to watch you do this because I think I've learned a secret about, don't put it there. Uh,
Whoa,
uh-oh.
what?
Yeah, you did it. What I was going to tell you not to do.
Oh, you're watching. That's okay. I'll do it this way. I often run it where I just make the whole bottom row. It does make a, yeah. See, I'll have to run it again. This is user defined error though. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, the wild card gem. So only break four and let it break the whole row, and it won't make a wild card gem. That's
It
what I've
won't.
been practicing this month.
Yeah, that's why I did the 4 and the 2 the first time because you
Oh,
need them to load the black move.
right.
But yeah, I still either way I ended up cascading. So that is 2 for 2 on cascades, just so we know. But I mean, he done. He got beat.
But
So
he, so it
Belusky
makes
says
sense.
he cascades 60% of the time.
Well, I see. I think that's true. If you make the wild card, I think if you only break four, and then like what Lee did earlier, hit the extra two. Be sure not to make a wild card. Never extend the line onto a black gem. So then you'll make five. You never want that five black connection. You want to avoid that.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, and that's what I just did. And I did that the first time, but you do 4, break on 1, don't put it there, and then 2, that's enough to get the move set loaded. But now we're turn 1, which is where we want to be. We've got all of our gems out there, which is what we want to see. And boom, that was 120 million, Rusty. That's what I was trying to show you. That was
Oh
that
wow,
was 120 million.
that's way more. That's like
Yeah.
tech Cody's on top of one another, hitting finisher, finisher, finisher. So,
Right. Yeah. Yeah. 120. That's what I was expecting to hit the first time, but we saw what happened there. So let's make one quick change. Instead of Lex, we're gonna run Sherry, just so you can see it, and then I'll run it with the Piper plate instead of the LA Knight plate, and you can see that. But either way, 120 million is what I was actually trying to get to. I knew it could do that. So
without the LA Knight plate, with the moment, where are we at?
well, let me run it this way first because I don't want to take a plate off, put it back on, and take it back
No,
off,
I,
etc.
I know. I just thought maybe you knew that number premeditated.
Oh, I don't. No, no. That number I knew from testing that it was going to be about 120 million. The rest of it, I don't know so much.
Two Live Bruce said around 70 million with no plate. Well, we could test it, but I thought, yeah, I don't have the plate,
Dang
and I've
it.
been running all week in tours, but with perks, right? So it's kind of juiced.
Right. I cascaded again. So 60% of the time is probably about right. That was only 73 only. It was only 73 million. Let me try it one more time. If I cascade, we're just going to call it on show and Sherry, but trust me to know that he hits harder with Sherry than 120 million. So,
So maybe for boss battle, is that why you'd want that? Just to
what
really amp up the damage?
for sure. I mean, some people just like to see the world burn as some people would rather kill an ant with a nuclear weapon than with a fly swatter, you know?
Fair point. Fair point.
So,
Huge damage.
just to say, like, this guy hit for the most insane amount I've ever seen in my life. Okay, cool.
And I was just bemoaning strikers. Now I don't have the LA Knight plate, so I can't get the 120 billion damage out of him. But
Oh,
you
there
guys
we
have
go.
thrown out good ideas for strikers.
All right, well, let's see. Rusty, it was 120 million before. Adding Sherry, what do you think?
180.
180.
That's insane. I mean, I just guessed a really high number, so probably lower than that.
145.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so he's good. But as you just said, what if we take off the LA Knight plate, right? Like, what
And
if you
maybe.
don't have that? Like, I don't have that.
And how about Matt Hardy or somebody? Yeah, Lex. Do you like Lex?
Going to point out again, this entourage won't load the finisher, but JD Nash, I did just load the finisher, so I'm not sure what you're going for there.
We don't have perks on this account, so
We do. I mean, and maybe that's the point. Yeah, is that entourage won't. Okay, I see what they're saying. So yeah, in feud, yeah, we do have perks. Actually, they moved them over onto here.
Oh,
So
so we'd have to go back to the Lex Luger
well, no, you
blue.
need black. Actually, you need black and blue.
Oh,
Yeah, so you can use Damian Priest, or yeah, you can use NWO Hogan in the mix. That's
right.
the other fair shake, is to use that. So let me switch back to
I love it. I love the integrity on this stream. We
yeah.
only show the truth to the community, the hard hitting expose, the
Wow.
maneuver.
The maneuver. What?
Sometimes Lee and I have some inside jokes that only only fans have been watching wrestling since their childhood would, and
Right.
maybe you guys get a lot of those. So maybe it's
Maybe.
endearing.
All right, so this is the most fair shake here. No LA Knight plate, no Piper's Power plate, NWO Hogan, because yes, good call. We do need that to get the moves loaded turn one. Santa Hogan and Lex. So this is the most nerfed you can do to him, so to speak, but still with the moment. So taking away all of his tricks, Rusty, what do you think he'll hit for?
I'm just checking on my I'm thinking 50 million,
Hmm.
but I'm checking on my entourage to see what I have him on. See, I must have a tour build because I've got Lex and Lawler only in the black loads.
Well, let's see right here. This is no tricks whatsoever.
No
63
pony.
million. 63
Hey,
million. So
guys, that's
let's
better than
power
Tech
rate him
Cody.
based on that. Oh, sorry, Rusty, go ahead.
It's better than Tech Cody. It's better than my first ever 6 gold superstar that I was so excited about at 42 million, and I thought I was going to change the world 3 months ago.
Right. So let's power rate him based on this. No
Sure,
Piper's Power, no
I
LA
love it.
Knight plate. We hit
Then
63
he
million. We don't
goes
need to
up,
hit 150 million. We hit 63 million.
right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're at readiness 5.
Well, it does have the Pyro Princess plate, but yes, Readiness 5, because none of these are rare entourage. There are still people trying to get 17K Santa. I get that, but a good
Yeah,
portion of the community has 17K Santa. NWO Hogan is available in the Showdown shop. Lex was free. Lawler was free. The only rare thing on this setup is the moment and the power plate. So he's not going to hit over 60 million without the the Pyro Princess plate. Um, but that's two rare things, and that's it. It's two rare things. So let's go to Terry. I got the funk chainsaw Charlie. He's a 5 in power, and he's a 5 in speed because he's doing 60 million or more with very light tricks. Two of the following are true. His MP charge is equal to or lesser than 6 MP, moves recycle flawlessly, and the animations are quick, resulting in a feud win in under 45 seconds. I will say we don't account for Cascade. We don't account for Cascades. That would be the only way he loses out there. So he's a 5 in the first two categories. Readiness, I'm going to start explaining it. Rusty will get the poll ready. For a 5 in readiness, character needs 0 or 1 special thing. That's a plate, a gear, a moment, or a rare trainer to make them work well. For a 4, character needs 2 special things, plate, gear, moment, rare trainer. Just to be clear, we did use a moment and a plate. And then for a 3, the character needs 3 special things, plate, gear, moment, rare trainer. And for a 2, character needs 4 special things. So, back to you.
poll is live. Yeah, that's fair about the moment. Is the plate essential? What kind of damage would you get with no pyro plate?
He wouldn't hit over 60 million. And to
Okay.
Jabroni's point, no Santa, you need 9 black MP. The 4 black plus 2 at the end of the row don't get the black MP back. However,
Right.
um, with the
I've
tour,
only
you
used them
could
on
switch to
tours this month.
Damian. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying I've only used them on tours, so I have a very skewed perspective. So I appreciate the chat helping
Yeah.
us dial that in.
So to Jabroni's point, to get the black MP, you can switch Damian Priest onto him because you would still have. So it's a 6 MP. You'd get 4 from Lawler, 1 from Santa, 1 from your turn. You don't actually need Lex. You could swap him out for Damian Priest, who would be 2 black plus 1 strength, and you'd get the same results. So either way, just to make sure we're being accurate and fair, either way, it still works out to be the same. And Damian Priest is a little bit more rare of a trainer than Lex for sure, but it would still be the exact same numbers.
Well, the fours have it with 67%, Lee.
Okay.
But only 6 votes. So I'm wondering if, yeah, we
Oh,
obviously our voter rate went down.
that's true. But if you go, actually, it's the highest on our Discord. Our
Oh,
Discord for readiness has 11 votes for 5 and 2
wow.
votes for 4. So if we're going off of the combined score, it's actually
Yeah.
a 5
Yep.
compared to the two. But I think, I mean, personally, I think 4 is more fair because it's a moment and a plate. I did see somebody in the chat say the Pyro Princess plate is not rare. I disagree,
I don't
but
have it. And it's 80,000 indie medallions this month. So
yeah,
hard to come
yeah.
by.
So Discord is clearly 5, and Jabroni just changed it to a 5. I think 4 is still more fair compared to everything, but I need to leave it to. I mean, this is the numbers on this. You don't think the moment is rare to live, but it does need a special thing. It doesn't say rare special thing. It just says special thing. Like it needs a special thing. So I saw somebody say we need to make the call on this. Rusty, what do you think?
What you demonstrated during your gameplay was a 4 because you never took that plate off. Therefore, you used 2 special things for the entirety of this demonstration.
Okay. Well, Hip Designer says 5 as my vote. I will note this right here. Community disagrees and says 5, and we'll circle back before the end
Right.
and kind of touch base on this. I,
Wish
I
Tubob was here to just weigh in on it, and it's the way he does so
yeah,
eloquently.
we're getting a lot of. I mean, this is a lot of discussion in the chat right now. 4, 4, 4. I think it's a 4. It's a 5. Like either way, you're not going to be sad by taking Terry Funk to 6
Well,
gold
some
as soon
people
as you
said they
can.
couldn't vote. I'm not sure why. And we did see our voter rate was way down, even though our viewer rate is the same.
So do we need
So
to rerun that?
let me just click refresh on Twitch,
Okay.
and I'll throw up another 1 minute poll if you don't mind.
Sure. No, I think I want
And
to be as
I'll
accurate
take
as
the vote
possible.
between 5 and 4.
Yeah.
So 1 minute poll between 5 and 4, starting now.
Okay. There's a new poll up. So I don't have Twitch app pointed. The rules state if it's more than one special item, it's a 4.
Agreed.
Special item doesn't mean rare special item. The only thing that counts as a special item that's rare is trainers.
All right,
So,
votes are coming.
okay.
This is good. We've far exceeded the previous vote participation. We've already got 14 plus votes,
Okay.
and there's still about 30 seconds to go.
5 is the higher score, Akil.
Yeah, 5 means readiness. They're top notch ready and don't need a 0 to 1 special things. They need
Yeah.
0 to 1 special thing.
And a special thing is any plate, regardless of its rarity, but rare
This is
trainers count as a special
election
thing.
here, Lee. Landslide election.
Uh-oh.
80. It's going up. It's still going up. The fours have it over 85%, and there's about 2 seconds left.
Okay.
Yeah, 85% for.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'm going to remove the community disagrees. Again, for those who voted 5, I see you. I hear you. You have
Well,
a
how many?
Terry Funk that is well worth building up,
Sure,
regardless of that one
sure.
point loss.
Well, even, yeah, I would say cumulative vote, the 4 still wins.
Yeah. Yeah. Agreed. Well, our next poll is versatility. For a 5 in versatility, character is competitively usable in feud, boss, and showdown, and has a special gem type that helps with boss, extreme rules, or gem mania. For a 4, character is competitively usable in at least 2 feud, boss, showdown, and has a special gem type for extreme rules, gem mania, boss. For a 3, character is competitively usable in only one of the 3 modes and doesn't have to have a special gem type. And for a 2, character is basically good on tours, and that's it.
Poll starting now. Get those votes in. I think the refresh of my browser helped because we have way more participation now.
Okay. Well, that's good. We want to be as
I think
accurate as we can with these. We're not trying to inflate or deflate any characters. We just want to see what do
so
they really do.
Funk's got an attitude link, correct?
He does, yes.
Not good, in my opinion. That's not very good for
Showdown.
We're not
Yeah.
loading any MP. He's got a very high MP finisher.
Yep.
So really, we need a line bonus.
Not for feud the way we just ran him, but he'll run into issues on Showdown. Yeah, he'll be great in feud. You just have to have your Hollywood Hogan on there, like I said, and or like has been pointed out in the chat.
I don't think I've ever seen a Chainsaw Charlie in feud before.
Really? Oh, I've used him before.
Yeah,
It's been a long time though. Not
Yeah.
since the moment came out.
All right, the poll's closed. 48% said 4, but there was a pretty high contingency for 5, 33%.
Well, and if we go to Discord, on Discord, everybody, including Sorzoro and Nick the Kid and Davey Jekyll, there was 12 people that gave him a 5 on Discord versus 1 or 2 persons who gave him a 4. Yeah, it's getting hairy again out here. I would say I wouldn't particularly say he's going to be a good showdown character. If you don't accidentally cascade, he'll be amazing in feud.
but you will. Like, the likelihood is higher that you will than you will not.
Oh, Jabroni says he was one of the 2 4s on Discord. Thank you for that transparency.
I voted 3 on versatility.
How many 3s on Discord do we have? None.
I'm the lone unbeliever.
Make me a believer.
Would he be great in boss battle, Lee?
I think he'll be great in boss battle. Yeah. I think he'll be.
Okay.
I mean, multi-gem, blue, pyro. I mean, pyro, that's going to be a struggle for anybody who's not doing stuff like Ilya. But yeah, I mean, he was like Stip Tour. He was the guy for multi-gem blue Stip Tour for a lot of it.
Fair.
Yeah.
So what do we think? 4? No showdown?
I think no showdown, but I mean, like I say, it's hard because the numbers are there for 4 or a 5 again. So anytime it's in dispute, we always go lower, not higher, just to make sure we're not artificially inflating things.
Yeah, I think it's 4. I mean, I just don't see Attitude Era being... The Steiners are the exception because they get a Steiner link, right? So, but I mean, even Bionic Redneck, I don't really particularly enjoy him in Showdown unless there's a red MP perk.
Yep, it's true. Well, let me give his trainer ability, and then I'll read off what they are before we go into this. But yeah, that's true. Steiners are not Attitude Era; they're new gen. So 26k color turn gems do 40% more damage, and moves that generate red gems will generate 3 more gems. Color turn 40%. Moves that generate red will generate 3 more gems. So for a 5, that needs to be an essential trainer slash coaching ability that adds something you don't want to go into battle without. For a 4, widely used trainer coaching ability helps the character reach their full potential. For a 3, a niche trainer coaching ability may not be used much but very valuable. And for a 2, it just offers something if there's nothing better in the mix.
Give me 1 minute on the poll here. I had to clear my name in the chat and say that Big Papa Pump is Attitude Era, right? And he's the Steiner that I use. So confusing. Read me that entourage ability again, please. The poll's live. The poll is live.
Color turn. It's a trainer ability, 26k. Color turn gems do 40% more damage. Moves that generate red gems will create 3 more red gems. So originally he was created for Oblivion to be one of her trainers, but you don't even use him for Oblivion anymore.
No. Same thing with the red create. I mean, Big John Stud makes more red.
Yeah.
And then who do we use on Oblivion? And who have we upgraded?
Gosh, we'd have to go back to what we just did last week with her. So I'm using Wade Barrett for 100% color turn gem damage.
Oh, I was thinking Davey Boy Smith for the red damage.
That works too. Yeah, Davey Boy, which would be 45%. So
maybe I should use Barrett. Is Barrett better?
We'd have to go back to our video from last week. But I'd have to pull up my brain is not in that right now.
Oh, no problem.
No, you're okay. It's like it's a glass that's been shadowed over so I can see it.
I will say this. So the chat, sometimes I'm asking questions for the chat to answer too, not just you, because they give us, fantastic 2 Live Brew. Barrett is better. So fantastic. I just upgraded my Oblivion.
Pew, pew. Well, and to Jabroni's point, I think I have to disqualify Discord on this one because 10 people put a 5 for his entourage ability on Discord. Yeah. There's no way, like, just based on the rules of what we've done in previous entourage power ratings, there's no way that can get a 5.
So Tech Shamrock. All right. I'm checking it out. I'm with you, chat.
Yeah. So we've got 3s as the winning vote. Discord would swing it to a 4 or a 5 based on the numbers, but I don't think we can do that.
For who are we color turning other than Oblivion? And we have named 3 better trainers in this segment already. So no, not 5. What? Get out of here with the 5. Somebody's trolling us with those scores.
Somebody's trolling, but they were honest on the rest of them is the thing. That's the one that just doesn't stand right. Like, it's not like...
Terry Funk's grandson is on our Discord server, apparently.
10 times. Yeah, Bill's Mafia says he's not even niche, he's a 2. I think we're being judicious by giving him a 3.
But I think it's a niche in a at this point free to play, accessible. So it's great.
Right.
3.
Yeah.
Feels solid. Feels fair.
Yeah, I agree. And if you want to argue that we should have given him a 5 in either readiness or versatility, well, there's your 1 point spread. So you give a point there, but you lost a point here. Right. So it's pretty fair. I mean, it's very, very fair. So 21 out of 25. That's big. That's big. Yeah. And the fact that with amazing things he hit 145 million, and with no amazing things he still hit 63 million. Guys, if you have Terry Funk on your roster, which you should because he was given away for free, get that moment and make him your top striker, or at least one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anything else for this video, Rusty?
Although this score is good, I don't know there's something about Chainsaw Charlie, and maybe it's just strikers in general right now. I still feel low on striker. I just don't feel excited to use strikers, and that just might be a me thing. So I'm glad the power rating goes beyond my own bias.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Well, we got to end this video because only have 30 minutes left, and we still got to do our poll showdown. We haven't done.
Full showdown.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it for this video. Be sure to share this with your friends and faction mates who are going, hey, is Terry Funk Chainsaw Charlie worth taking up if I don't have good things? Absolutely. Spread the good news, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
I think he's a free-to-play all-star is where he was. Like Bob, Cowboy Bob.
Yeah. Well, now that they've given him away, 100%.
Yeah.
Before this, yeah.
Yeah. I think Cowboy Bob and Chainsaw Charlie are now free-to-play all-stars. They're on the free-to-play all-star squad.
So you or me first for polls, Rusty.
Hang on. Okay. You, because I'm still dialing in my Oblivion entourage here, and I don't want you to knock me out of the game. Okay, I've closed the game. Let me ask you guys that are Oblivion.
So still me?
No, I'm just whichever one you want. I've closed, but it's your choice. Whichever one you want to load. Oblivion 6 Golders. Who do you have as your coaches? Are you using Bret Hart, Hall of Fame Bret Hart, and are you using Karrion Kross for the 30-30 red? Let me know if we're going to dial in this Oblivion tonight, and I'm going to win the world.
I always laugh when you do this because I'm like, we literally just did this on stream last week. We just looked at the best things for her.
It was Bret, but I missed out on the Tech Shamrock. Yeah, I've got Bret, Kross, Shamrock. So that's the upgrade. Okay, confirmation. Boom. Rusty first to lose. Let's go, Lee. Don't let us down.
Well, I already loaded me in first because of what you said. I was already starting it. So you're going to be on the back end this time. But tell people about the giveaway we're doing on stream one more time while I'm getting myself loaded here.
Yeah. Okay. So you want to follow us on the Twitch, right? You're on Twitch now. Go over to twitch.tv/Champions Chat Podcast, because next Thursday morning on Champions Chat Live, we are going to be giving away a plethora, nay, a multitude, nay, a ton of giveaways. A septuplet of giveaways.
6.
Think. Is it 6 or 7? Or septuplet, depending on the Latin root. Nice. And what you got to do, though, is, Lee, there's no wiggle room on this. You've got to be on stream with us. You have to be there with us next Thursday morning, twitch.tv. I'm posting it in the chat, and I'm going to pin it in the chat. Somebody got a bad word hammer, but, let's see. Twitch.tv, Champions. Oh, you're FaceTiming me. Accept.
Okay, make sure we're muted on both ends.
Let me just pin this real quick. Where'd my FaceTime window go?
Roxanne, Bulldog, Santa, and Brett. Yeah, that's good too.
All right, I'm ready to rock and roll.
All right, let me start the intro here. What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee and Rusty from Champions Chat, and we're having a good old-fashioned poll showdown tonight on the live official stream with 55 of our very best friends. Rusty, you said I get to go first. Is that because you're afraid of losing to me?
You remember this from the playground, Lee. First is the worst. Second is the best. Third is the one with the treasure chest. So
wow.
I got one over on you tonight.
Well, who's going third? That's
It's going to be Merrick's tomorrow, and he's going to get all the pulls we wish we would have
Right.
gotten.
Merrick's is
Or
going to
DJ
win.
is going to be
Oh,
T-Unit tonight at 10 o'clock when,
that's right.
when we raid them.
That's right. It'll be T Unit for sure. Well, Two Live says, I'll go third. Well, here's what we got in the loot that I need. I would love to get Unbesigbar right there. We just power rated him. He is up there with Muda as one of the top power rated characters in the game. But here's the real truth. I want Maxine. I want her on my roster as soon as possible. And if I could get her tonight, my William Regal will be doing some things in this boss battle that I don't want to talk about.
Your arms tonight.
Yeah.
It must have been something Maxine said. Is that what you're thinking?
I wasn't, but I
could have walked away. Sorry.
Here's the other one though. I need Mello. This would complete. I went from having 0 of the double 4MP trainers to now I just need Mello, and Mello is in every ranking of this loot. So. Yeah, I would also settle for Return of the Glow Naomi. I don't have her.
Oh, super fun.
Yeah, I don't have TikTok. I don't have Hall of Fame Vader, and I don't have Sammy the Champ. So, and I am about 1,400 shards short of shard recruiting Ilya. So I would have to literally hit 503 times for that to happen, but we'll see.
So the pulls that I've seen tonight on different brag rooms and rant rooms have had a lot of shards. Period. Some good, some Ilya, some mellow, and some just right your striker RVD. So it's this is a very shard heavy loot. At least that's what I'm prepared for. Some shards. I hope I get shards of the good mellows, etc. Right.
And I want to point out too, Andrade with gear is in here. So if either of us sees 41, that means you got Andrade's gear.
I don't have the gear, so that'd be a get for me. I'm going to put up a poll. They're asking, they want to vote on our polls.
Oh, good.
So yeah, start whenever you're ready.
King Xerxes says, I was happy when Rusty got Mellow. You have Mellow?
No.
Oh, okay. Crazy. So, Hip Designer says, one new poster for Rusty and Lee. Ooh, all right, let's take it. All right, I'm going to hit the button. Poll's going. 40 right now. Give me Maxine. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. 41! I got his gear again.
I don't have it. Oh, man, you're already the polls winner. You're already the polls champion.
Oh, jeez. Ah, jeez.
EX Triple H.
Oh, 6 silver Goldberg. Good list. Yeah, that's awesome too, Live. You can do so. If you have Goldberg, check out... I'll look at Chainsaw Charlie. Check out New Batista with his triple black. You will be surprised, my friend. You will be surprised.
Our friend Soupster hit on Ilya like straight away at the 3 o'clock hour.
Really?
He got him right out of the gate. Yeah.
Yeah. Hip Designer, I actually already have that gear, so it's not new for me. It would have been new for Rusty.
What if it's a different gear and you're totally surprised by it?
Oh, I would be surprised because I don't think there's any other gear in there. Let it be Maxine's gear, even though she's not got that in this loot. I would crap my pants with happiness right there.
That's. I don't think I've ever been happy when that happens.
Wait a second, that happens? Come on, 6. Man, if you're missing Chainsaw Charlie, you got so many shards of him in this loot.
Yeah. Are they... No, they're chaotic shards, right? So they're not even focused.
Yeah.
Carry on my wayward son.
Come on, 5 gold new. Mellow. Come on, Mellow. Oh, Selena.
Queen Celine, a fellow Twitch streamer.
Yeah. I would have liked to gotten that one about a year ago. I took way too long to get here.
Queen of Zelina.
Oof, Queen of Zelina, yeah. Speaking of
Ridge
Otis
Holland.
shards, oof,
Ridge on the new Imperium moment.
yeah. I mean, he's better than a
He's
swift
there.
kick in the teeth. Oh my goodness, no more Chainsaw
Chainsaw
Charlies.
Charlie. The game wants you to have all of your Terry Funk tonight.
I'm gonna take him 7-star platinum based on this. My goodness. Come on, Mello.
Maybe I should
Ah.
do 7 pulls, right? Like Two Live said, his sevens have been insane lately.
Here, I'm
Maybe
gonna
that's
tap the
what I should.
bottom just for you, Rusty. Ah. So you want to do 7 pull? So sets of 7 for
No,
your
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do. I want to do the same as you because I don't want any
up, down, down.
excuses. If I do terrible, I don't want to. I don't want to blame it on my choice. I just want to do the same thing as you. That's what makes this a pulls battle.
LWO Eddie. Oh man. Well, we're 10, we're 12, 11 in, and so far nothing that makes me smile. But let's see if this can put a smile on my face. No, no. 2 years ago, that would have put a huge smile on my face. She was a monster in the 6 bronze era. Whew.
At the premiere of The Crow last night.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. I haven't seen The Crow since like 1996.
I don't. I'm wondering: is there a premiere? Is there a remake that I don't know about? Is it on Broadway? Is it a new film?
No, it's a
I
new
have no
movie.
idea.
Yeah, it's
Is
like
it?
Bill Skarsgård or something like that plays
Is it a
Eric Draven.
remake of
Yeah,
the original?
yeah, it's a total
Wow, the
remake.
original was like my favorite. It's
Come
Dwight
on.
Schrute's favorite movie via The Office. Did you know that?
I did know that. That's funny.
His
Yes!
Desert Island movie.
Come on,
Oh,
come on, come
50.
on. Oh, I
Woo!
still need so many of those
Damn.
shards. Come on, more shards
He,
of him. More shards of him. Or just flat out give me Maxine right now. Come on. Come on. Wow, that's really taking its time. Wow.
money, 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 money.
This loot is all the characters I didn't get the first 3 years they were in the game. Now I'm just getting them. That's
Yes,
what
I'm
this
right.
loot is so far. Like that. I didn't have her until like a month or two ago.
Sometimes I see bad loot and I just go, "What? Why? What are we doing with our
I
lives?"
know, right? Oh, oh come on, 6 silver.
I could be out helping at a a rescue shelter tonight, and instead I'm watching you pull Big E dupes. So
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, new. Come on, new. I'll take Hip Designer's thing. Just give me one new at this point. Like anything. And no more Devon Dudleys, please.
the Revron,
Rev Run? Do 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 do
the
do do.
Reverend Devon,
Oh,
bro.
bro. That's
Apparently he was really problematic backstage. They were saying I watched a video on him this week, and he was just sounds like he was a troublemaker.
yeah.
He had a backstage altercation with Bill Goldberg.
Oof.
uh,
Rusty, I'm starting to get nervous. I'm going red
it's number. What's your number left? What's your remaining?
16. This is number. Come on. Oh my goodness.
Are you holding your phone like this for me to
Uh-huh.
watch it, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm
You're
holding
holding.
the phone
Okay.
on the confidence monitor over here, or whatever you call it. My second. Come on, 6 silver. Oh, geez. 15 left, 14 left. Not a single good thing so far. Come on, right here. Give me mellow. Give me mellow. Give me mellow. Oh, there's my gear. Okay, so we knew that was coming.
Oh man, that's a get.
He's
Sure.
not good even with the gear, Rusty. You're not missing
Shucks.
anything.
I don't have that gear. I'm so jealous.
He's still not good. Oh my
It's
gosh.
And Andrade's on that new Tiffy time moment, so
Well,
maybe that gear is a real get these days. Hot commodity.
Oh, come on. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh,
yes.
100.
Ooh, I still got a long way to go, though. Dang it.
Bro, 150 mellow shards is nothing to shake a stick
Yeah.
at. That's good.
And new right here. Oh. See, if I can
Gold.
get her gear, I cannot get a single Becky Goat gear. I don't have any of them.
Yeah, she needs to be a well-dressed lady on my roster. That'd be great.
Wow.
There it is. Ah,
Every time you say that, it's Chainsaw Charlie. My goodness.
get out of the loot, Charlie. Get out of the loot before it's my turn.
Well,
I
he's
don't
getting
want
max moves like right now. Come on, six silver.
right.
Oh, that is bad. That is bad.
The free MLC superstar of the month.
Let's get that taste out of my mouth with Maxine right here. Come on, Maxine.
Oh, that's a stinker. How many you got left?
Six. So only three more that aren't shards. Oof. I remember when I got her. I got her debut month when she was the chase character. She was
Lee,
spicy
this is
then.
the worst loot imaginable, minus the mellow shards.
Well, let's save it right here with a brand new Ilya Dragunov. Go.
Feels like play choice loot, doesn't it? That's the loot that cannot be named now. The evil loot, the player's choice.
I've only got. This is my last one that'll show stars. Dang it.
Cow Bob.
That is. Blech. All right, come on, big shard numbers. More than 35. More than 35. Please. Come on, triple digits or more. Okay, all right. There's 100. That's a little bit. That's a little bit.
Yes, comrade. Come to my roster, comrade. Battletoads welcomes you, comrade. Yeah, Lee's gonna win it with a duplicate gear. I agree. Oh. Now the mellow shards are good. The Ilya shards are good. Everything else is turd Ferguson.
Yeah.
The Rhea fuse. That's like just adding. That's like salt in the wound.
She's
like,
okay.
It's a star fill, isn't it?
Well, I'm glad that you're actually going second now because I'm hoping for you to get anything. Like, please beat this. Tune into the next video, for those of you who aren't watching with us and the 76 of our best friends on Twitch right now, to see if Rusty wins the Pulls Showdown event.
Thoughts and prayers, friends. Thoughts and prayers for Lee.
Yeah, don't hang up FaceTime. I'm just setting you down so I can do the thing.
I got you. Now I've got. I'm watching. FaceTime's on my laptop, so it's even better.
Oh, sweet. All right, here's the end of the video. Bye. All right, recording is stopped, so I need to switch over so I can load into Rusty's account.
So let me fill you guys in on a little backstory here. Hey, look, our views have gone. We got 20 new viewers watching the Pulls Showdown here, the pull-off. They heard there was a pull-off happening, and they all joined. Lee and I have never both had good loot on the same night. Oftentimes, when one of us has a terrible loot, the other has a terrific loot.
That's true.
So I feel like the odds are in my favor right now, simply because the what do they call it? The gambler's fallacy. Is when where you feel like you can ride a trend. Well, I'm buying into this logical fallacy called the gambler's fallacy that I'm somehow the odds are in my favor tonight. That because Lee's pulls were bad, the universe is going to balance it out, and I'll get something good.
Yeah, Greg Cherrybrand, pulls like that are why I don't do megas often. And
Right.
when they're good, man, they are good. But
Let this be a cautionary tale, right?
also check out not only on Thursday we're gonna have the giveaway, but Greg Cherrybrand just recorded a community spotlight for the podcast, which depending on how much time the giveaway takes, may be on this week's or maybe on the next week's. But I'm about loaded in. Do you want to tell them about the giveaway one more time while I'm getting your loot loaded?
Yeah, I'm typing it. I'm typing our URL in the chat so I can pin it. There we go. All right, so follow this pin, friends, and like or follow whatever it's called our Twitch channel because we're going to do giveaways live on air this coming Thursday for Champions Chat recording. So you'll be on the podcast, you'll be in the chat, we'll be interacting with you, and we're going to give away 6 giveaways, including a mega this Thursday morning.
But early in the morning.
I encourage you to turn on your notifications because we record our show live on the air at 9:30 Eastern a.m., which is 6:30 Pacific a.m.
Yeah, 6:30 Pacific.
5:30.
No, 6:30 Pacific. Yeah, that's right.
1:30 Koto, Japan time, the land of the rising sun. So
should be 9:30 Eastern, King Xerxes. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, 9:30 Eastern. Follow the pin. The pin has the link. The link is where you follow. The follow is where you turn on notifications. The notification is where you can lay in bed next Thursday, join our chat, and win big.
Nice. Well, Rusty, are you ready to do the intro for your polls? You said you wanted to do them way early, and this is the last possible thing we're doing on stream tonight. You realize that?
I wanted to pre-record the polls, friends. I wanted to do them at 3 o'clock reset. That's how I roll.
Well, let's see how this goes. I'm going to hit the button and start the intro. What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee and Rusty from Champions Chat, and we are on the official channel stream with 79 of our very best friends on Twitch. And Rusty, the vast majority of them have already voted and said that you are going to win this poll showdown.
No, not the vast majority, Lee. I think I won by 2 votes out of the 8 that we had in chat. It was a very close vote. I think people like to watch me suffer. I think they like to watch me freak out when the loot's bad. And I think they like to watch you rip your clothes off when the loot's good. So,
well, I'm wearing a Temu shirt today, so it would have been extra terry because it's very thin here. Speaking of Beleas, what do you need from this loot, Rusty?
I need he, him, they, them. I need Mello. I need Goldberg. I need Besiege Bar. I need Indy. I need CM Punk. I need Andrade's gear. I need any rarity of Besiege Bar. I need Claymore Drew. I need a fuse for Braun Breaker to get him to 6-star. I need Hall of Fame Vader. I need all of the shards for Ilya that I can get.
Okay. I think there's a couple stragglers down here, but I think that's the bulk of the new stuff in here.
I don't want to see any of those Dudleys, and I don't want to see any of that chainsaw. Oh, I need Tech Sammy. I don't have Tech or Powerhouse Sammy, so that'd be a hit.
Oh, okay.
I don't have them. I don't have Acro Bianca.
Oh.
I don't have.
These are all shards.
I'll take the Mellow shards. That'd be terrific.
Wow, Trish is in the common? Oh, that's a pilot fish if I ever saw one.
I'll take that gear right there for Andrade. That'd be sweet.
All right.
I don't need any of that.
Well, you let me know when to hit the button, Rusty, and I will hit that button for you.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Is it a 41? It is not. If I win because of gear, I'm gonna.
Of course.
And I can only tap the bottom when I'm leading on Rusty's account. That's the rules. Ooh, that's different than what I got.
I saw you released a Should You Take Alundra Blaze 6-star today. That's interesting.
I did, and people are frustrated that I didn't use her 3 triple gold or triple green moveset. So
yeah, that's a popular one.
Yeah. But if they watch the video, I very specifically was doing. Oh, there you go. Do you have? Yeah, you've got him. Never mind. I was actually doing that moveset based on what somebody requested specifically. I run with a Nightmare Plate.
Bro.
Either way, she wouldn't have hit that much harder with the extra green move. I did run blue, green, green, though. You're getting a lot of different stuff. I don't think I I don't think I got several of the ones that you've already gotten. So maybe that's a really good sign. Let's get you mellow right
I,
here.
I'm hopeful.
Come on, six
I'm
silver.
hopeful.
Oh, oh. That is the anti. You are the opposite of Batman, Creed brother.
I know, that's okay. I still love you. I love American Made. I want to see him succeed.
Wow. Wow.
Nikita, my first ever MLC chase, Nikita Lyon. We've got a nice history.
Come on, six. Come on. Man, I was in the parking lot after work, and my wife allowed me to do a $20 pull that we couldn't have afforded, and I pulled that Roman. Oh, wow, that's a hit. That would have been a hit for most
Nice.
people. And I pulled that Roman back when he was good. Oh, it was a good day that day.
So that
Come on,
Roman's
six.
really good in the stip tours again because he can do like a 15, 16 turn sub move. So
Yep, and
and he can
botch.
choose to break. He can break green gems.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, come on!
You're almost exactly as far away as I am from him, though. I hope
Let's
you
go.
get
The
that a
chase
bunch
for
of
Mello
times.
is on. I watched Davey Boy Smith wrestle live in Houston, Texas in
Did you?
1990. He was incredible in person
Interesting.
against the Warlord.
Oh, I remember the Warlord. He was fun.
Those guys, they were like the biggest two humans I'd ever seen in my life.
Jeez. Warlord and Barbarian?
Yeah, and Davey Boy.
Oh, okay. I never got to see him. I was at a show in El Paso. I remember the Dragon, and he was the Dragon at the time. Ricky Steamboat was there. Jake Snake, Ultimate Warrior. I think Andre the Giant was supposed to be there, but he didn't end up being there because I don't remember seeing him.
Nice.
So I would have loved to have seen Andre live,
I
but
got to see a Hogan versus Earthquake match.
oh wow,
Yeah, it was impressive.
wow. There you go. 50 shards
Nope.
of the Blonde Bomber. You haven't recruited.
I
How
don't
have you
understand
not?
why I keep getting. It pretends like I haven't recruited him. I don't.
Okay, I was
and
gonna
that's
say,
yeah, it's really weird. It's
huh?
like I can double recruit him or something.
Well, do it. Have two of them on your roster, just
I
to.
have two stunning Steves on my roster.
You do?
Yeah, it's really weird.
Oh,
I
I
don't
was gonna
know
say,
why.
tell Benny Smaja I got your favorite character twice, but it's not Stunning Steve. Come on. Oh. Well, so far we're halfway in, Rusty. Your pulls are not that
No.
much better than mine so far. Oh, there you go.
Ah, another 50.
Come on.
Come on.
Get him a nickel at a time, buddy. Get him a
On the
nickel at a
prime
time.
ball,
6 silver. Come on, 6 silver.
Wesley.
You know what I just realized, Rusty? We've played this with a sound off for so long. You know the pulls actually have like that letting out the air in the tires noise? I now know
Oh.
why they have it.
Huh.
Because every time you get a bad pull or I get a bad pull, I go and let
And
the
it
air out of my own tires.
Wow. It deflates your morale. Hey! Come on!
Oh, so close.
I'm growing. Every little bit counts.
Come on, 6 bronze new right here. Or RK Bro, whatever. All right, Rusty, 15 left. What do you expecting the rest of these polls to look like? Tell the audience what you got.
Keep my expectations low. I'm going to keep them low. I'm hoping for really good Ilya shards. Triple digits Ilya shards would be tremendous.
Really good Ilya shards. Well, let's see. I'm going to let this one ride. No click special on this one. Let's see if it helps.
Cursed.
Our friend Noble January spent a pretty penny getting that one. Well, congrats, Stephen Randall. You got Sonya. Darn. I was going to say, there you go. All right, come on. Big hit right here. Big hit, no whammy. Whammy.
Whammy. What's my count down to?
You got 11 left, friend.
Left. All right.
Ooh.
Yes, you're my brother.
You have gotten 100 shards of two of the best from the last 2 months, though. You had them, but those would be a big hit.
There he is.
Finally got a chainsaw. I got 17 of that guy in my pulls.
right on time. Top 10 pulls. Here we go.
Come on, come
Final
on, come on.
10.
6 silver. Air out
Oh,
of the tire. All right, lucky number 8. Lucky number
the
8.
Ocho.
That would have been a hit for me. You got her.
All right,
All right, lucky number 7.
let's
Come
do it.
on, Mellow. 5 gold Mellow. Have you gotten him 6 gold yet? He's really good at 6 gold.
Everybody knows I love Seth Rollins.
Well, that one is very much worth taking 6 gold.
Is he really?
Yeah, with the moments that came out for him and stuff.
I don't have. I'm missing
Insane.
one of the gear. I think. I don't know if that. Come on,
Yes.
keep it going.
All right, you need 500 more, or you just need to pull him right now. Right now. 6 bronze Mellow. Right here.
Do it. Change my fate. Change your fate.
On. That was a troll right there.
This on dud.
All right, we're down to your shards. Unless you
Maybe.
see stars.
25.
Ooh, you're a lot closer than. Wait, no.
Doing all right. Doing all right.
All right.
Keep it going.
15.
Keep it going. Now.
All right, you need a triple digit hit or stars right here. We're just gonna let this ride. No taps. No taps.
Oh, there's no stars. There's no stars.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
2 terrible loots, it looks like. Did I
Yeah.
even have a fuse?
You
me what
recruited the blonde bomber 3 times. You've recruited him 3 times,
What
Rusty.
the heck? That's not what. Take a screenshot of that and send it to Scopely and say WTH, because I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that is weird because you've already got him. You'll have to screenshot and show it in your roster to say, "Look, I've got this." I was going to show you on my. We're not on my account. I was going to say, "Look, I've got an issue like that too. I've got 5 people up to."
Is it a
390.
tie? Did we literally tie?
Let's see. I hit like 150 hymn shards. You hit 150 hymn shards. I got gear, but it was a duplicate. It wasn't new. You got 100 Trish and 100 of Julius. Oh, no more than 100. 150 Julius. I didn't get any of those. I mean, it's. I think I think it was a no contest. Like, no,
Yeah.
Beluski, we got the same amount of mellow
count.
shards because I got a 100 hit and a 50 hit. He got 350 hits.
It's a double count out.
Double count. Tiebreaker polls, cancer. Sure, if you want to send us the.
Venmo.
If you want to. I don't have the 20 to drop in addition to this right now, so.
Use up that Patterson so it goes away, I guess.
Yeah, you could do that. You could do that. Well,
Weird.
No. Oh, Platinum Patrick. Wow.
Right.
You know who the real winner is, Rusty?
Not us.
Yeah, it's the game.
WWEchampions.com is the real winner.
The game played us. That's what I'm saying here. Dang.
Uneventful pulls battle.
Well, your polls you'll write to end the video, Rusty.
I'm sorry you had to watch this, guys. We'll try to do better in the future for you. We'll see you next time.
Bye. Double count out. Yeah, that was. I was thinking, like, man, if Rusty hits, I'm going to say, I wish I had gone second. Rusty had gone first, but. Oof. Are you okay? Brother Ray says check the roster for the fuse on Patterson. Do you want me to do that on air here, or do you want me to leave your account?
Yeah, sure.
All right. This is turned into a Rusty. Rusty, you know what we've never done? We've never done a roster reveal for you.
I don't know that I want it revealed.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. Ooh, look at that. Stone Cold's your top person.
Yep.
Who am I looking for? Pat. Patty. Oh, see, you've still got him at 4-star silver. You've got to fuse up to 5-star gold. and then you've got enough shards to recruit him. So I think the game's just there's so many conflicting things here. It's stacked. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this for you. Now you can build your case. But yeah, I think the game is just confused because you've got him so many different rarities at once.
How is that possible?
I don't know. You got a 4 silver, you got a 5 gold fuse, and then there's probably something else sitting in there that is messing it. Because you'd be able to shard fuse him up or something with the shards, but you've got a 5 gold poster sitting in its way. So it's like there's just too many Pat Pattersons. You've got too many Pat Pattersons in your multiverse, buddy. That's all I'm thinking.
Just click diffuse. Let's see what happens.
Defuse? All right, let's defuse him. You've got a 5 gold. You know, he was the first 6-star gold I pulled, and we did a video where I took him from level 1 to level 390 with 1 billion coins. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Now let's see what happens. What if he has another fuse hidden behind there?
No, it always shows you the highest fuse, so then the other ones convert to shards at that point.
No case for what? What would there have been a case for? Oh,
Oh,
wow.
to show Scopely that something was messed up.
Oh,
Yeah. Because now you got 6,400 shards, which is what it said before. I think the fuse was just literally messing it up. I think that was. I think you won't have that issue in the future now. So if you do another poll video where Pat Patterson shards are on the line, you can
say,
see.
please exchange this Pat Patterson for Ilya Dragunov to make it right.
That's right.
On my ticket.
Right.
All right.
Oh,
Well, I'm at
worst
the
way.
office still. I think I want to log off and go home.
All right.
Stream, friend.
Yep, fun stream. Well, everybody, it was great to have you on here. We appreciate you guys. One last time, make sure you're with us on Thursday. Go to Champions Chat, twitch.tv/Champions Chat Podcast. You can see it on the screen right now. To get notified on Thursday when we go live, we will have 5 $20 poll offers and 1 mega poll that we will give out live to only people who are there at that early in the morning stream. So, anything else?
Must be to win.
Must be present to win in stream. Bye, all.